Picked. Picked enough. Right, Red Redemption.
Okay, cool.
Map brand link. And Wonka's Wonders.
Is my stream up now? I can't even tell.
Watching it
Yeah,
on
it is.
YouTube
Okay.
on the PlayStation, so I might be a bit delayed getting in there, but I'll watch it on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Link for it to appear there.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if you get in a bit late because it's usually just watching a bit of lobby anyway while you're doing map bands. As I say, like you can just obviously have just chat audio coming through your microphone, your headphones, so you can mute the game audio.
Yeah, I might just turn my game.
Yeah, I've got a
all the
mix
way
amp,
down.
so I can. I've got a mix amp,
Oh, have
so
you?
I can turn the game audio up and down,
Oh shit, nice. That's good.
or I can turn the voice volume up and down, whatever which one I want to do.
Nice. Yes, you got the Spectator link, so make sure you got that up.
Yeah, I'm
Looking
ready
at
to
that.
watch it now.
I'm looking at it now also.
Cool. And then as soon as you start the stream, I'll tell them to start
Yeah,
map banning.
we're
so
live
just
now,
keep
by
an
the
eye
way.
on
I
that.
started.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Alright then.
I realised
Okay.
people might have just listening to our little.
Cool. Alright, well I'm gonna
conversation.
drop out then. See you guys in a bit.
Alright,
See you later, my pal.
see you later.
Right, we got anyone watching yet? Probably do. Welcome to the game.
I am watching it at the moment.
Does it say how many people are viewing at the moment?
At the moment, might be a glitch. It said 16, but
Okay, we got some people in, so let's start talking about the game. What if you want to give us a prediction? What kind of a scoreline are you expecting from this?
ooh, a prediction on this game. See, the thing is about this red team, I've actually spoke to the red team sort of step in captain IGL, and what he was saying is they were only expecting to win one game throughout the tournament. So for them to go on this game and pull out another win for them, I think it would be brilliant. They see themselves as underdogs, so I think that
Yeah, well, I guess
they're
that's a
just
good
going
mindset to
focus
be in.
on.
If they, see themselves
Yeah.
as losers, they've just got nothing to lose. So I guess that's giving them the
They see-
confidence.
Definitely. I think what he says is they're going to work on the fundamentals, they're going to have some fun, and see how it goes. So it'll be an interesting game if they're just going to focus on that. I think it could maybe throw the other team off if they're not going too seriously. So we'll see how
Yeah.
it goes.
Yeah, I think we've seen that work in previous tournaments where teams who have, tried to do a lot of practice, organisation, tend to kind of slip up by having too many things going on, and teams who just kind of take it easy, play their own game, have a bit of fun with it, tend to actually do a bit better.
Yeah, you can always go over strat as well, for sure. I think if you do some, now that we're on the second day, you can kind of look back and look at other teams' games and counter strat. So, but if you counter strat the wrong way, it could really bite you.
Yeah, for sure.
And are they banning yet?
Yeah, no bans coming through yet. I guess we're just waiting for Magpie to give us a go ahead on that one. But I think everyone's in lobby, so we can start. Oh, someone just left the.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we're doing a bit of a shuffle around with the
There we go.
teams. Moment.
Yeah, I'm looking at these lineups and thinking it's gonna be an interesting game. A lot of unfamiliar faces to me on both teams. I haven't had the chance to play with Squizzy, but I've heard some good things about him. Same with Jo on the blue team at the
Yeah.
moment. Both good players.
Yeah, I agree.
see.
I think I played with maybe 3 or 4 of the guys in this game, so it'd be interesting to see what the other guys can bring to the teams. Have on this team, okay. So I played with Kickass last night. Actually, he's a very good guy. Very
Oh, yeah?
very relaxed, very chilled out. Yeah, I think he had a break for a while. Sort of like myself, doesn't play for a month or two and then comes back and plays some. So some of the players are not as frequently playing the game, so it could always be exciting to see what they would like to do.
Mm.
How
So we've
they
had some
would
of the
like to
first
set up.
bans come through now. We've got
Okay.
Clubhouse on board or off the board, as well as just banned Cafe as well. Left with Bank,
Okay.
Coastline, Consulate and Villa. At
Yeah.
least we won't see Clubhouse again. We've already seen that quite a few times.
It's been
Same with
quite
Cafe.
popular in the tournament.
And
I
Bank
think
as
it's
well,
been
so we're going to have a
played-
brand new map.
That's good. Gives us something else to cast that people may be getting bored of watching casters cast on the clubhouse. Although the games are exciting.
Yeah, I remember last tournament, I think about 50% of games were played on Clubhouse. It's kind of crazy.
I think it's probably because it's probably quite an easy map to strat for if you really look down and dive deep into it, and you have some people that really want to play some strats, then you could probably strat for it quite easily. So, do we have a map
What have we
decision?
got? Villa is the map. Very interesting.
Villa is the map.
Where's
Okay.
Villa? And
I'm looking forward to the
he's
Villa actually.
starting an attack. Does not say.
We have Villa, and we have the
Oh, they
red.
didn't put their team names at the top. I don't know who's who.
So Red Dead is the Sly Puss, Sleepy, Dill,
Yeah, but on the map ban
Wesley.
thing, they haven't got their names on them. So
Ah.
one of them's blue, one of them's orange. I don't know which is which.
Oh, okay. On my one, I'm seeing Red Dead as blue X's,
Okay, so
and Wonka's on orange.
red team are starting on defense, and red team in this is.
So red team should be blue, and they
It's blue.
should be the Sly Puss,
Mhm.
Kick-Ass, Dill. Yeah, those guys. Yep, that looks correct.
Starting
Looks
as attackers will be orange team then. Right, ready to go?
good. Okay.
Let's do this. Yeah, I'm
Looking
excited
forward
to
to
see
Villa.
Villa actually. Villa's a very fluid map. You kind of tend to have to do a lot of roam clearing, clear it as a team as well, so coordination's going to be very important in this one.
Oh yeah, if you don't clear out Villa from top to bottom or from left to right,
Mhm.
it can really bite you later on in the round if you have a roamer on the flank.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, a
I mean,
couple of
it's a
people.
classic push that we always do in this group of players, is pushing from master bedroom when you're attacking the AVG site. Probably going to see that today as well, to be honest.
Yeah, master clear is probably one of the most normal clears to happen on that building. Always go master. Even for kitchen, I think for the kitchen
Mhm.
site you clear master, you take top control and then pressure from a vertical play if you really want to go deep into it. But I agree,
Mhm.
master's gonna probably see a lot of action. And we have a Thatcher ban there. Okay.
Yeah, pretty common. We see a lot of Thatcher bans these days, but see if they can, what they're going to really use it for, if it's anything specific or just a kind of we can't be bothered to face him kind of ban.
Yeah, and a jackal. Definitely agree with that on this map. To be
Mhm.
honest, nothing worse than getting pinged when you're trying to do the roam on the roam there.
Yeah, I think the last Jackal ban we saw was on Bank, and I think Bank and Villa are both those kind of maps where Jackal is very, very strong, due to their size, I guess.
Yeah. Also, a lot of people forget about the bottom floor on this one. If you're a roamer, there's a lot of places where you can sit and wait to pounce. You know.
Yeah.
And that jackal's key for that sometimes. And a
Pulse
pulse.
ban. It's interesting.
Okay.
Not sure what the idea behind that is. Maybe a bit of a target ban if they're reading into their opposition a bit, but
Is
not
Dutch
sure.
playing?
Yeah, well, that's what I was
No.
thinking. Checking the scoreboard quickly. Is Dutch? I guess not.
Yeah, no, I think, well, red team probably do have some sort of pulse play, so
Mhm.
their target ban. We'll probably find out later who that was. Target on, exactly.
So first round we're going to Aviator Games Room. Pretty standard as the first pick site, and a fairly standard lineup other than the Clash, which isn't a
Aviator
sixth pick.
games.
So
Eh,
are they going
eh,
to stick it?
Still
I
got
wonder.
time for it yet? No.
Yeah, they still
Aviator
haven't.
games with the Clash. I can see why. Maybe for the balcony sort of. You can keep an eye on balcony from the
Mhm.
safety of the site. And see if anybody's repelled on it, call it out, the info play. So I kind of see a Clash being useful, but we'll see how it goes with the utility of the attacking operators, whether Clash is going to be impactful or not.
I need to
So-
make sure that I remember all the controls here.
Yeah, first time
got it.
casting duo. Let's see how. But when I was speaking to the red team today, Sleepy actually said, this match against the Wonka purple team, it's going to be a bit of a casual match, you know. So I don't think they're putting too much pressure on themselves for it.
Yeah, it looks like you were right about that clash plays sitting around study kind of area. See what everyone else
just
is
looking
doing.
for the info from the balcony, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see from the attacker spawns that they're probably going to go for a master bedroom clear, like we talked about.
Yeah, it's quite common, so we'll see if the defenders put something in place, but it looks like they have got some utility set up there to maybe counter that a little bit.
Fairly slow start from the attackers here, just doing a bit of drone work, making sure they got clear control. They don't want to lose anyone early, but they have got Mozzie, I think that is, sitting in astronomy stairs. Oh, that's a great pick. Caught off guard there. And yeah, I mean, I've seen this before, 100% Nomad, astronomy stairs, probably going to see one of those on red as well. And we're going to start to clear 90, I assume, now.
Yeah, and I believe that the only defender that can do anything about that has impacts is Legion.
Yeah, they've left 90 completely clear at the moment. Although Legion is pushing up. We'll see if he gets into a fight here. A lot of droning. A lot of droning. That's good to see from the attackers. Little fight here on 90, that Legion. This goo mine's going to waste a lot of time, depending on how many are there. Still got a minute left, got really good timing here. Looking to open up the vault door, the vault wall now, sorry. But this clash is going to be a big problem, I think. They haven't got really any utility to deal with her, other than the Nomad, arguably, but, you know, you guys can decide how much of a counter Nomad is.
Yeah, they're man down as well, so they have to hold fast and anchor down the site here.
Oh, quick work together with that meat jammer. Didn't really do much in the end. I see this going the way of the attackers now. They've really done good progress here. Here comes the flash, pushing up to 90. Breach. Being fairly aggressive, to be honest. We'll see how this works out. Yeah, maybe a little bit too aggressive there. And there's the round. Well played from the attackers, a really effective clear. I think the droning really helped them then. They were able to just identify people and then pick them off one by one, really.
Yeah, it looked that way completely. I mean, the attackers sort of just fragged out. They didn't have to really sort of risk themselves and go for a plant. They sort of knew where all the defenders remaining were situated and collapsed on them at the end. Well played from the attackers, that one.
I'm going into Trophy Saturday now. I was interested to see what their secondary pick would be. A lot of people tend to favour Kitchen now over the second floor site, but both of them are pretty viable. What's your opinions on both of those sites?
Yeah, I agree. I think Kitchen is probably the more defendable from my perspective, just because the vertical play is not so good and anchor positions from above. If you've got good roamers from above, you can hold Kitchen quite easily, I would say. But the trophy, as soon as people open up that master bedroom wall, I think that site just becomes unviable at that point with the ACOG angles from the window, if you know what I mean on that one.
Absolutely. Yeah, that main wall is very, very key to the whole site, really, isn't it? Seems to be the objective of almost every attack, is just to open that up and then get a defuse plant.
Yeah.
At least they've got the Sleepy playing on Bandit. That's going to slow down the attackers a bit more. And a Frost as well. Let's see if I can catch anyone out. That's probably the first Frost pick I've seen in the tournament, to be honest.
I'll tell you what, that actually might come in quite clutch, that Frost play, because do you see much people looking down when they jump through windows recently in the tournament? Yeah, Del might be onto a winner here. He might have a couple of sneaky kills from it. See how it goes. But yeah, I'm interested to see. Personally, if I dropped into a Frost mat in the tournament, I'd be pretty upset with myself.
Yeah, I think I'd be more annoyed than walking through one of the means catcam traps, to be honest. Dying to a Frost is pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, especially since, as you can see, most of the guys are saving their drones outside. They're not really risking them to go inside, so having the info on that frost is really going to be key
And
for
another
jumping
drone
through
just
these
looked like it
windows.
missed the frost mat too. I wonder if they're gonna work.
Could
The attacker's
bite them.
bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Another fairly slow start, taking kind of about 30-40 seconds to drone, clear the round before they really get any real entry, although it does look like we have some people maybe on the other side of the map here, looking to go into study.
Yeah, I think
See how this push works out.
study is.
Oh, just about to catch Bandit. Oh, just misses a shot on him in 90. He's probably going to make it back to site now unless Sophia can maybe get in and get an easy pick. A really interesting push from the attackers. They've still got Demon and Captain Kalber as the Nomad on Master side, but then they've got the split push coming from AVG side. Let's see how it works out. I mean, I like the push from the south side, but I always think when you get up to kind of red stairs and you're looking to kind of execute the site, you've only really got 2 doorways to walk into site. Neither of them are really a crossfire, so it's a little bit dangerous in my opinion. But
Yeah, yeah, I agree with everything you've just said there. The 2 doorways you have to push in, really create crossfire.
CP's got to be careful here. He's not got much health left. That's a smart move, I think, to rotate back down to Astro. Already wasted probably enough time on that side of the map. Still 5 people alive. Looking good for defenders. Still a lot of droning going on from the attackers. I think they're definitely keeping that style up from the first round as well. You can see they got even flank drones set up. This is pretty good. You said they were going to be taking it fairly casual, but the sweat's coming out.
Yeah? Okay. Thing is, I think this is the way most of these guys from Red Team play the game, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
From what I'm seeing.
I mean, it is the best way to play CP.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what
wow,
I
a
said.
sneaky diffuser plant. Didn't see that coming. But IQ just maybe didn't see the lesion there, I'm not sure how. But fair enough, see if they can get this retake. I mean, attackers are in a really good spot here. They've probably got this. Although, here comes the defuse. We've seen a couple sneaky diffusers work this tournament. How's it going to go? He's almost got it. No, not quite. Very close there. And now down to a 1v1. Very little health on the Nomad. And the Dust Defender's in Master. Oh, just nicks away there. That's probably going to save them the round, you know. I think he's got enough time to waste. And that's probably the round there. Despite losing out on the kill, I don't think there's enough time.
Attacker mission successful.
That was a strange one. A sneaky plant from
Yeah,
the Master side
totally
push.
agree.
The split push worked. Keep him distracted
was-
on AVG side and just plant.
yeah, it was quite shocking, to be honest. There's literally a way to say that the Red Team are probably going to play the game that the way the game is intended to be played, you know, nice and defend their bomb sites and keep themselves spread out a little bit, communicate well, and then, you know, they sneaked the plant off and it worked. I'm really impressed with that there from the attackers.
Yeah, smart work from, I think it was Demon who got the plant off in the end there.
Yeah, it was, well, as you can see, it got them the round win, and they were down a man, I think, deficit there, and they still managed to pull it off with the diffuser plant. So fair play to them. Really, really, really well played.
6-pick over to the Valk, despite the fact that they've seen an IQ on the other board. A bit of a strange choice, but I mean, Valk's a great operator, isn't she? She can bring so much intel, especially alongside Maestro and Echo. That's a lot of intel.
I think your man Sly is going for the Valkyrie pick because they had no intel on that sneak plant there, and I feel like they sort of maybe need that in their lineup. Although they have the Echo and the Maestro now as well, so maybe they have too much to focus on because not everyone can always watch all of those utilities. But it might work out for them.
Yeah, well, they've gone back to AVG this time as well, so a little bit of a different site, but I'm sure they're probably feeling that lack of intel, and see if this adaptation works out. You'd hope so.
Yeah. Well, let's see if the attackers also still push from that master side of the map again. I think there was no pressure on the balcony due to the clash play. Now maybe they stick a drone inside and realise there's no clash, and maybe they pressure the balcony a bit more as well.
5
Mhm.
seconds left
Interesting to
before
see.
insertion.
And wonder where this Ella's going to play. This Kick-Ass
Objective is to
played
defuse the
played with him
bomb.
before. He's quite a good player, so I'm interested to see, you know, since his long break of having a month off, come into the game and into the tournament, what he's going to do.
Yeah, and playing yellow shotgun, maybe he didn't hear about the yellow buff,
Yeah,
or maybe he just loves that
yeah,
shotgun. I mean, it
that is
does
possible.
shred.
That is possible. He maybe is not aware of the Scorpion buff, so we will see how it goes.
See how the attackers are getting on, and yeah, as we expected, this standard kind of master bedroom side clear, and again taking about 30-40 seconds to kind of drone out and get some entry.
Seems to be the standard in tournament recently is, you know, 30 seconds of solid zoning for an entry frag, or an entry at least.
And the defenders are just completely anchoring up, 4 on site, just waiting for the push to come through, and it's giving attackers a really quick access to the whole north side of the map, and they're already pushing up 90 as well. Drone's giving them a lot of information, being able to capitalise.
Yeah, so they have those intel operators, the defenders. They have the Valkyrie, the Maestro, the Echo, so they probably know where the push is going to come
The
from.
timing on that was
They'll all
extremely
focus
unlucky. A great flank from Wes. And he's just going to escape into the basement. Utilising, like what you said earlier, that very underused basement.
Yeah, for sure that if you don't lock that down, it can bite you.
Okay, so we have got this split push again coming from Study. Yeah, maybe they saw that no clash means that we can quite easily get that kind of control. Minute left on the board and no defenders dead though. Could be a little bit tough.
Bomb located by attackers.
IQ not been able to pick up all the Echo drones yet.
You have to be
Oh,
key for a
What a
plant.
great shot. Yeah, that shotgun for Ella not quite doing the damage there. Just was on about 20 HP.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Nice pick from Sleepy. Sleepy's a great Echo player. We've seen him do a lot of things with him. Coming down into a 2v2 now. A lot of kills just kind of happened in a row there. We've still got Jaeger off site and one on site, but Diffuser is not in the best location.
15 seconds to go.
Ah, No Man just keeps overlooking players, extremely unlucky there. Sleepy picks up the kill, and he's probably got the last one as well. Great plays from Sleepy on the round.
Yeah, those intel operators, they had all the intel they needed, I think, and they played, I would say, the way that they play, the stage should be played, the way the game should be played, or the way it was intended to be played. You know, they have the intel, they have the operators, and they just anchor the site, they defend the site, because that's all they need to do to win the round, is defend the bomb sites, and that's exactly what they did there.
Yeah, I was questioning how much kind of map control they were giving away to the attackers, but it seems like it was completely deliberate. You know, they were happy to give away that kind of control because that's where they had all their intel gathering tools, and they just had all they needed.
Yeah, it looks like they're very comfortable to, you know, send one guy on their own possibly, and the rest just anchor up. So it's probably something that other teams should be aware of. If they're very strong at doing that, yeah, they're going to need to be countered.
No kitchen defense yet. They're going back to trophy statue, and yeah, so the Echo Valk definitely going to counter that sneaky plant that came off last time. I doubt we'll see that again.
Yeah, and I don't think the wall got opened up last time either, did it? So maybe
I don't think it
the
did.
attackers will
No.
focus on opening up the wall this time, and instead of going for, like you said, the long push from study to the two doorways, and have to funnel through the two doorways at statue and towards the other side of the site, which I've completely forgotten.
Yeah, I don't know what that part of the map is called. You know, like top red area.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, how would you say this game's been going so far? You know, prediction-wise, I think both teams are kind of holding their own pretty well, to be honest.
Yeah, I
No
think the first one was
obvious team
was a
taking the
blowout.
lead.
The first round was a blowout with the fragging, and then I think from there it's sort of evened itself out. So maybe the jitters are gone from the red team, and they're more confident in their ability to hold the anchor positions, and maybe overconfidence from the purple team. So
Yeah,
we'll see
perhaps.
how the rest of it plays out.
Here comes that drone work again. See where the defenders are. Got most of them just sitting around sight by the looks of it.
Yeah, so yeah.
See what
they
Wes
are.
is doing. Wes is usually on the roam. Yep, and here he is playing below. Iconic
From
playing
here.
Jaeger. I think we're going to see him on
From the
that.
way it was
most of
looking
the
there,
game.
the thermite was looking to set up for the wall as well. So we'll see if that gets opened up.
Yeah, they're still just outside Master. Still just trying to get some drone work done. And again, we've got this split push. Look at Hibana and Ahmed over here. Just doing a
Yep.
bit of drone work first again. Sleepy using his echo drones kind of unconventional way, using them more as intel gathering tools than plant denial. One of them over
I
in
think that's
90
quite
and one
smart.
of them in Master. Yeah, I like what he's doing there. I think plant is, even though we saw it last round, planting on this site is quite unlikely. It usually is a bit of a frag fest, so probably won't
Yeah,
need those drones
he's-
for that.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
So he's probably telling his team which way the push is coming from. It's quite good that he's doing that, but you don't want to lose both of those drones.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Little pick there on study side onto the Hibana. I don't think the Hibana's utility is too important for this round, so not too much of a pick, but being a man down is sure going to be punishing. Oh, there's some great echo work from Sleepy and Wes teaming up. Getting an easy frag there. Oh, maybe time for another one? Nah, the IQ just picks him up.
Diffuser has been dropped.
Oh, unlucky. Kind of a little bit too exposed there, getting out on the scanner. Just allows Sleepy to get a quite simple pick, really, in the end. He's been turning up this game so far, Sleepy.
Yeah, he was key for the team this game, I think.
Now down to the last attacker. I mean, 40 seconds left, four defenders left to find. Probably 2-2 now. Guman making it even harder for himself, wasting even more precious seconds. Oh, and he fails to pull it out as well. He's Sleepy with the echo drone again. Unlucky Nomad. Let's see what you can do.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, there it is, closed out by the man himself.
Yeah, that's the way I think Sleepy normally plays. You know, he gets the kills, and the red team sort of really glad to have him on the team. I think the way that he's been playing on this match so far.
Yeah, everyone knows how good a player Sleepy is, and it's great to see the players working around him as well, because he's a great individual player, but working as a team is equally as important. And I think that kill on the Zofia from Wes was a great example of that. I mean, that she didn't really stand a chance there.
Yeah. He was really big in that round, Sleepy. He got the intel with his drones, helped them, realize where the push is coming from, and then in the end, he was still on site and picked up the kills on site. So, fair play, well played there. I also don't think the wall got opened up yet again from Master there, did it?
I didn't see it get open. I think it was a similar thing again. I mean, they brought the Cade that round, and I don't think they quite had the utility to get rid of it in the end. So I think they just left it.
So, as we said earlier, if that wall gets opened up, then it sort of goes the way of the attackers, and if it doesn't, then the defenders can anchor up quite well.
So we finally see the kitchen defense come out. See how it works for this team. Bring the mute instead of the bandit. You often see a bandit for this site, just for that wall. That kind of, I don't know what you call it. It's on the east side of the site. You see Wes reinforcing it now.
Oh yeah, to the hatch drop sort of service entrance.
Yeah.
Well.
But we'll see if the mute can probably do just as well there. No Thatcher on the board of the attackers, so.
That is correct. That's probably why they're having such a trouble with the master wall. If they've got that mute jammer there, they've got no line of sight to get rid of the mutes from the sort of 90 area towards site, then it's difficult to open up the wall, I think.
Well, seen this before. Split push. This time only 2 on the study side. Although it looks like they're making their way over. Maybe it won't be a split push this time. Might ignore study.
Yeah, I think you can kind of forego study on a kitchen push here if you sort of push correct way.
Yeah. And just as we said, you know, attacking trophy statue, when you get up to those two kind of entranceways to site, it's a bit difficult to push. So as a roamer, if you're going to stay on that side and lurk a bit, try get a flank late round, you don't really have many options to get in on the attackers. So not much need to roam clear it.
So people are happy that you're casting today, so give them a good show pick.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the camera work, guys. You gotta bear with me, but clear from above.
Purple in the chat.
No roamers at all upstairs, so they got easy control, and Nomad's gonna keep that control probably as well. Both hatches upstairs reinforced, so they have a choice to make here with the thermite, whether they're gonna go for both hatches, one of the hatches and the wall below. Yeah, here he goes, using one of them now on the hatch in master. This game seems to be coming down to the wire a bit. You tend to see people surviving very late into the round. Again here, we're halfway through the round and no picks at all for either side.
Yeah, I think when I was talking to the red team earlier, they were saying their discipline during games is really good. And they really listen to each other, and they say, you know, maybe you should not engage. So,
Sign of a great team. Still not too much progress on the top floor. I mean, there's a lot of vertical play happening here, forcing the defenders out. But they don't seem to have really made much ground. I mean, minute left. Everyone's. I see it's very defender-sided at the moment. Oh, and there's a great C4 as well. Another one in the hands of Moot. See if we can make it a double. Oh, here it is. Wow, great plays. Really great plays. I mean, we were just saying that the vertical play earlier, you know, isn't that good on kitchen, but working out for the defenders.
yeah, that's what I meant when I said the vertical play from up to bottom is not so good.
Yeah.
But bottom to up can be very good. We can see that now.
15 seconds to go.
Legion a little bit clueless to the position if Thermite there gets himself killed, but you know, too many defenders left alive for the few attackers and easy cleanup.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there. It was a 4v1, you know, I think it was at one point before he got that first kill, it was a 5v1, so, but like we said, the vertical play from the bottom defenders to the onto the attackers, sorry, with the C4s there was just really, really key. Really good. They picked their shots, they picked their chances, and, you know, they punished them for going up top floor. I mean, we did say earlier that the vertical play from the master it can just not be very good towards the kitchen site, which is why, you know, we probably think that is a more viable site, second site.
So I think, despite the fact that Demon and his team are, you know, at a deficit here, I think 3-2 is a pretty good half on Villa. I mean, supposedly a defender-sided map. I think I'd agree with
they've
that.
done well.
And I think getting a two attack rounds is pretty strong.
Yeah, like we said, the very first round was a frag. You know, it was a frag fest, and the guys sort of just, you know, they knew where all the players were. They went in, they hit their shots. Maybe a little bit of overconfidence, and then the red team just bolstered and came back. You know, they anchored up. They sent one roamer out. They played all the intel operators. So it's a very technical map, I think, this for these two teams.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, you see that intel operators coming out for on the switch as well. We've got the Mozzie, who, you know, half of him is kind of like mute drone denial, but the other half is when you get those drones, you've got intel. And then you've got the Valken Legion as well. In fact, even the Ella is a pretty good intel op. You know, when those traps are triggered, you know where people are.
Yeah, you get that definitely. The sound notification is very audible. So, and you hear the scream of the attacker when it
Yeah.
when the trap goes off, because the attacker knows that the Ella might be close and finish you off.
I mean, what do you think, about Ella and Legion? A lot of people kind of compare those two as quite similar. They're bringing them both here. I think they do quite similar roles. It's going to be hard for the attackers to work around that, I think.
The longer the Legion stays alive, the more of a pain he's going to be for the attackers. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think they are similar roles. They sort of deny an area, if you will, or give audible sounds to an area. So if they play them correctly, they can be very good and very strong.
Blue team choosing to do a very similar push to the orange team here. But we have got 2 roamers over in kitchen, not kitchen, sorry, in master bedroom, and some missed shots there from Squizzy. He's not going to be happy about that. A lot of potato. See if he can make against it. Oh, can't quite finish up again. It's unlucky. It's been droned out now, and we've got a lot of attackers moving in to get him. Yeah, that's right, we got all 4 over here, and even Sleepy below as well. Choosing to try clear out the Ella instead before they go for the Valk, although Mozzie's here to help. Oh, good pick from the Thermite there onto Ella. Oh, and then Dill picks up the Valk as well. Effective roam clear so far.
Yep, I agree.
Now it's time for the 90 clear. The next step in most of these pushes. Here go the drones. This is a pretty much identical push to what we saw the other team bring, you know. Clearmaster,
Completely agree. Nearly the
clear
same
90
operators.
and open the wall.
Yeah, nearly all the same operators.
Yeah.
I think this is the normal sort of push that goes on for this fight.
I think it's about holding angles for the attackers now, trying to bait the defenders into making mistakes. Sleepy's at risk of getting killed here, he only gets picked up by the Jaeger, just hiding around in Bolt. And there goes another one for the Mozzie as well onto Wes. Maybe it's going towards the defenders now. 30 seconds left. Wow, look at all those goo mines there. That's a lot for the attackers to get through. Oh, and there even goes another one. I don't think they're coming in from that side.
Yeah, I did say it. The longer he stayed alive, the more of a pain he's going to be.
15 seconds to go.
Nice little pick up from the Jaeger there. Mozzie's still sitting back at mainstays. He's got an easy retake if the attackers storm site. Ooh, a nice shot from Jaeger again on the triple kill for the round. That's pretty good for him. I think they're about to run out of time. Yeah, there's the round. Really good, good play from the defenders. Just to be patient, count the clock down, and just make them walk into their angles.
I think the red team sort of, you know, they got the wall open and they didn't know what to do, or they didn't really decide what to do from there, I think. It's okay if you have all 5 players there when you open the wall. Once the wall is open, you maybe want to leave 2 and then, you know, pressure from other sides. I don't know if that's what actually went down, but it didn't look like it. It looked like they all just sort of fed into the attackers' angle, sorry, the defenders' angles, and got picked off one by one. No refrag, no refrag potential either.
No, not at all. That Jaeger playing in the vault, catching Sleepy off guard, getting their top fragger out of the game, and then getting another pick right at the end as well. Definitely was a key play there.
Yeah, and we're looking at the scoreboard there. You know, Sleepy's on 7, Wesley's close behind on 6, and then you've got the J and the Squizzy on 4 and 5. So it's not necessarily all about the kills. It's more of the you know, the teamwork at the moment.
Yeah, yeah, pretty nice spread on both teams. You know, blue team is a little bit weighted towards the top a bit more, but still some good plays from Dylan and Kickass at the bottom of the scoreboard.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Completely agree with that. It's a lot closer than what I had it going for. I'm not going to lie. I thought there would be maybe one clear team that stood out, but you know, I'm quite surprised, and from what I'm seeing, I think it's going to continue that way.
Yeah, again opting to go with the second floor trophy and statue instead of kitchen for Demon and his team.
Yeah, I'm confused. Maybe it's to throw them off.
Yeah,
I mean,
perhaps.
maybe not everybody else thinks that the kitchen is a really viable site.
Yeah. I feel that's
Um,
kind of an emerging trend, isn't it? The whole kind of switch from trophy to kitchen. Because when this map first came out, it was definitely Aviator Games and then Trophy Statue. And then people
yeah,
hated all the first floor sites, you know, especially that library one, and kitchen people didn't really like it either, but
yeah. And it's obviously that the bottom floor is not really viable for a bombs for bomb, but it would be
Mhm.
nice to maybe see something down there at some point in time. Maybe a little rework on the bottom floor, because it'd be nice to utilise the whole map.
yeah, for sure. I
That's
mean,
not
one
often
thing
the
I do miss
case.
about secure area is, you know, used to be that little art storage room, I think it might
Yeah,
have been called.
there was
Yeah,
a site
that was a
downstairs
great
for
site
that.
to
Yeah,
defend.
yeah, to defend. Yeah, to attack, not so much.
Nah. Demon Gang, a nice early pick there. Wow, 3 roamers on the study side. Interesting choice, but obviously working out. Reading into the attack plan.
Yeah, looks like they're adapting on the fly here.
But the rest of the players are going for that master push. Let's see what they can do over here. Drones going in.
A bomb has been located.
I think it's quite a good choice to bring the Twitch out, you know. You don't tend to see too much Twitch play, but Mozzie and Legion as well as Mute, it's a pretty good counter.
Yeah, I think it's maybe the counter for the utility on the wall. If the Twitch can get there to remove the mute jammers or the bandits on the wall, I think it's probably what her use is.
Oh, Kick-Ass getting unlucky with the first shot, but he manages to be patient, finish up the Legion there. Bringing it back to 4-4. See some of the
Very nice
roamers
shot.
kind of making their way back to site now. Jaeger coming up red stairs, but still a couple of deep roamers too. Still, everyone just in master, waiting to move up. Defenders being patient again.
Yeah, I think that Mozzie's playing key as well, collecting all the drones, making it difficult
Ooh.
for the attackers to get info.
Missed that shot, but it looked great from Dill. Nice little headshot. I mean, that F2 can really do bits in the right hands.
Oh yes, and up close.
And he gets taken out by Mozzie though. You're right, that position he's holding is very key. Just making sure they can't get easy site access.
Yeah, the intel on his drones is probably doing them some wonders.
Oh, what a great shot from Mozzie there. He's really doing well this round. Don't know if he knows diffusers down in Astro, but there's definitely another player there. Just retrieved it. Oh, he's just caught him, making his way towards site. That is a great pick. Triple kill for the round. He needs a 4K to finish it up. He's just gonna hide. See what he can do.
10 seconds remaining.
Capital's not going for the plant. He's chasing the kill. He's close. Is he gonna catch him out? Oh, he does. Great play to chase the kill there instead of stick the plant. I think that Mozzie
Yeah,
was waiting
I
for that.
also agree.
He was
I
waiting for
think
that, and he
that
would have
he
just
had
run
to
in
do that.
and picked him up. Really good play there.
Yeah, I agree. I think he definitely had to do that in that situation. If he goes for the plan, he just gets pushed, you know, and the timer runs down. He's defenseless, so
Yeah.
I agree with
Shame
that
for the
situ-
Mozzie.
that
He was having
decision.
a really great round there, but couldn't quite close it up.
Yeah, and I think his placements of his utility was quite good. Yeah, I saw him
Mhm.
pick up maybe 2 drones there during the round, which then, you know, hindered the attacking team's sort of ability to drone and probably fed intel to the Mozzie during that
Yeah.
round for most of the majority of the kills that he got there. So
It's the beautiful
good
thing about
plays.
Mozzie, isn't it? That kind of taking something away from the opposition, but at the same time gaining something for
yeah,
yourselves.
oh yeah, I think it's very important. So, but it's quite interesting we don't see the IQ come out because pretty sure you can get some utility from
Detect,
below
yeah.
on that site. Yeah,
Yeah,
most
I
of the
think
floor
so.
is
Yeah,
quite
especially
soft.
for trophy. It's very easy to play
Yeah.
IQ on that one.
But it's still neck and neck as it is. It's still going
Yeah,
backwards and forwards at the
absolutely.
moment.
Yeah, I
Actually,
mean that
although
was
it's
that was
not
probably the closest round we've seen so far, actually, wasn't it?
To locate and defuse as many bombs
Oh
as
yeah,
they can.
yeah, I think so. The end there, the 1v1, the timer running down. I think that was the closest one.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
They're gonna probably go for a identical setup there. I think they probably know what they did wrong a bit there. I think they lost that early pick wasn't really great for them, but
I think if the attackers get this round here, then it could seal the deal for them.
Yeah, I mean,
10 seconds
gives
to
the
go.
defenders only 2 rounds to. Sorry, gives the attackers only 2 rounds to get one more.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Yeah. I think they'll be. I think the Reds will be pretty happy to come away with a draw by the sounds of it. The way that they see themselves as the underdog. So for them, I think this is a win already if they can get the draw in this next round. And then if it's a win, then even better. I think that really bolsters their confidence, and their play style is really complemented by that.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's kind of getting them hyped up now as well. They're thinking, right, guys, we actually are holding our own here. We're doing pretty well. This is a tight game. Probably really enjoying it as well. You know, we all love how competitive Siege can get, and maybe they can use that to go and get a win.
Yeah.
Was he playing very aggressive at the beginning, but smart plays, falling off it, dropping below the hatch. Doesn't want to let his team down, but oh wow, Sleepy catches him out. Not just before he gets a nitro on dub, before it's a little pre-placed one there. Very smart, and that's the Twitch gone.
So they
It
had that
looks-
intel for the C4 there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely assume so. I think that Mozzie drone perhaps was still in study that I was on earlier. The whole team seems to be pushing study this time, so we get to see that kind of push. See how they deal with it when they get to top red, like we've been mentioning in the game. You've got Ahmed
Yeah,
sitting there
I'm
as
not a
Jaeger at the
huge
moment.
fan of it. Not a huge fan of that push at all. But maybe they can do something with it.
Yeah, just moving up to 90 now. Kind of all seem to just be following the sledge at the moment. It's not a bad idea. Sleepy is a great player. Does a lot for his team. Oh, but he gets caught off guard by the Jaeger on red stairs. Very unlucky. Oh, traded out though. Still 3-3. I think I just heard an air jab go off somewhere. Maybe there's a defender rotating. Yep, I assume that was it. Nomad getting a nice pick on over by main stairs. I mean, really the defender should be reading into that. They've seen Mozzie on the lineup. Not Mozzie, sorry. Nomad on the lineup pretty much every attack. And they're gonna be watching their flanks.
It was maybe intentional also, you know. Make them turn around.
Yeah. Demon getting a nice down there onto the... Oh, some great plays. He gets a diffuser player as well. Now just one attacker left to try finish up the round. Still 40 seconds. Enough time to work with. He has got to get diffuser though. A little bit of a tricky spot. Mute just holding the other side of the site. Sophia trying to play it patiently. Oh, almost gets a nice flick onto Demon, but he finishes it up. Nice little 3k on the round for him. Really nice.
Yeah, I think
backside
Demon's position in there was key, wasn't it?
Mhm.
he sort of he was like, "Yep, we are not drawing this game, guys." You know. Very nice shots from Demon at the end there as well. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the scoreboards for the whole tournament after this set of matches. We've had quite a lot of draws in the first weekend, so probably quite a lot of low-scoring teams. See how this one goes. 2 rounds off the end. Are we going to see another one?
Yeah, the way it's going, I did think that if the red team, you know, pulled out the win there, that they'd be able to maybe seal the deal. But now that it's gone back and forward like it has been constantly, I think we'll probably continue like this at this point. Although it's really great to watch and see.
Yeah. This is something I really wanted to see. We're going to see if it gets 6 picked out here, which it might. Oh no, it sticks. So the fuse pick from Sly, I was looking into some of the players earlier. Sly's most played attacker is Fuse.
Yes.
So,
Oh, I know.
let's see what he
But
can do. With it.
he can play Fuse quite well. If it's on a viable site for him to use Fuse on, then you know I've seen him do well with Fuse before. I actually play with Sly every so often. So, and
Yeah, I'm
he's
trying
not
to
one of
think how
those
it might be
players that
useful on this site, but I don't know.
I think it's more of a utility clear
Yeah.
than anything else at this point.
Yeah, perhaps 90 window is the most useful spot to clear any barbed wire or Legion mine, something like that. Legion's been pretty key in this game so far, so that fuse could definitely counter that.
But,
Same
you
as
know,
the kind of window, I'm going to try to point it out, this window here perhaps on the second floor, because we saw a lot of goo mines stacked up there. in a couple rounds
Oh
back.
yes, oh yes. He's maybe going to clear the utility from there, and possibly 90, like you said before. But I know he's I think Sly's more confident on the fuse, because he play. You know, like you say, he's the most played. So for him, it's maybe a make or break round for the team,
Yeah.
and they want to get the win, and he pulls out the confident play.
Yeah, and I mean that AK can't really
Yeah.
say anything wrong about
Damage.
it.
I think it's the highest damage gun
It's-
in the
it's-
game, is it
yeah.
not?
I think it is, yeah. I mean, you know, if it was on a different operator, something like Ash, I mean, people might say it's the best gun in the game because it is that
Yeah.
good. Got a lot of the defenders holding over on Master here, and that's working out for them. Ahmed picking up a nice kill. I'm sure his cloaks definitely helped him out there. Now I'm just playing a bit more slowly. What's Sledge up to over here? It's on the window, in between 90 and Trophy. He's going to vault in. Oh, he just saw Legion. Did he know? And he gets a nice pick there, but not before Demon can pick up Wes. Oh, trades coming out all over the place here. Ahmed, Sleepy, Sly, everyone's getting kills. Suddenly down into a 2v2. 2v1 now. Kickass picking up a double kill, just the mute left.
Wow.
Now 1v1.
Wow.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Minute 30
insane.
left and a 1v1. For the round, they will guarantee a point for the two teams
Yep,
if they
but
win it.
would you want anyone else than Sleepy in this 1v1 if you were
Oh.
red right now?
I think you would. I think you'd want Squizzy because that was a great clutch. Diffuser a bit too far away
Oh.
for Sleepy to make any real plays there, so he ended up going for the kill. But yeah, great play from Mute.
Unfortunate.
Great crosshair
You can see
placement.
the shots were on point though, you know.
Mhm.
Sleepy had a shot on him there.
Yeah, very split second time in
unfair.
there. They're going to be very happy about that round.
Yeah, and you know Damon's hyping up the team just now. He's
Mhm.
going, "Come on, guys, we got this.
Yeah.
We've been behind, you know. And now we're in front. It's our turn to steal the win."
Yeah.
I think it was a 4-3, so that's it's 2 rounds in a row for them there. Need one
Yeah,
more
it
to
is.
seal the deal.
Yeah, I think Demon's definitely going to be one of the driving factors in his team. I've played with Demon a lot. He's quite a, not a big personality, that sounds weird to say, but, I think he's probably a good leader for that team. Bringing them together.
Yeah.
Let's get the scoreboard up and have a look. Oh, still a very even spread. Sleepy hitting double digits. I think that might be his third time this tournament we've seen double digits, so well done to him.
Yeah, it's quite an even scoreboard if I'm honest. I mean, everybody's pulling their weight. There's no sort of slouching. The teams are very closely matched. Even at the bottom fraggers of the teams are still pulling out the assists and all the utility. Like the Twitch is doing the utility. The Ahmed is getting the first picks. So, yeah, it's been an exciting game. I think everybody's playing quite well.
That's kind of crazy. It's not so often the minimum amount of kills is 5. That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Usually you see people knocking around on like 2-3 kills, didn't quite play as well, or maybe they were playing a bit more support roles, but everyone is fragging pretty hard.
Yeah.
Pretty hard this game.
Yeah. Quite
Finally
evenly
we get to
matched.
see,
I didn't expect
Kitchen
it.
again.
I'm interested to see what sort of hold they have here going with this kitchen setup. I'd like to see what the sort of where the mute sort of plays his mute jammers and then Jaeger's ADS because I think they'll be important later on in the round. Got the sledge with the grenades, the Sophia, and with the with the charges.
No
So,
hard breach on the
think-
attacking team, which I think could be very punishing for this site. If they've done the hatches, if they've done that iconic wall that we've been talking about, which Demon is just getting the last reinforcement for, perhaps? Not sure really what's going on there, but yeah, there he is, he's just getting it. So, attackers are going to have to work around that.
I think they've maybe just went right. Okay, guys, let's just go a gun you're comfortable with. Let's go fragger guns. We might not win the game, but we'll have some fun, get some kills.
Yeah, and I think that you can see from the start of the round that's definitely what they're doing. Droning Sleepy in, their top gunner, seeing if he can get some nice early picks, opting to clear from the other side of the map. Oh, this is a tight angle. It's going to be an interesting fight here. Not quite sure. Oh, did Sleepy just see him there? Oh, he's definitely seen him now. This is gone, and a nice easy pick. That's quite unfortunate. 2 kills for the attackers now. Very much in their favour with only a minute gone.
Yep, I totally agree there.
Last 2 on site with 1 left in trophy. Wow, this Moz is very close to the attackers. There he goes, picks up 1. See if he can get another nice little triple kill over by Astra again. Yeah, attackers hunting him down, but Sleepy didn't see he was there. The drone just overlooked him. Brought it back to a 3v3, but traded out from bathroom. Some good team plays from the attackers this round. It's actually quite different from what we've seen the whole game. I feel like it's like a whole new team suddenly, but
Yeah, they
good
chose
plays.
guns that are good, you know. So that, you know, we choose good guns and we trade out, try and frag it. Interesting.
Still, the last two defenders on site seem to be holding angles at the moment. Probably just hoping the attackers waste time. That's probably going to be their best friend in this round now.
They also have Sly is dead at the moment. He is probably definitely most likely feeding them information and the way to play this, keeping them calm.
Squizzy just clutched himself a 1v1 for the round, for the point. Let's see if he can get a 2v3 for the 3 points. Oh no, he can't. He gets picked off. That leaves us in a 1v3. Very likely to see the attackers take this one now. Demon, the last one alive. He's going to opt to flank around the back, leave sight as the attackers flood in. 30 seconds left. Probably going to go for a plant and cover here. Oh, Demon really unfortunately not being able to finish the kill there, giving his position away. And he's finally killed by the Zafir, bringing the round to a draw. That was a very entertaining game.
Very, very good discipline from the red team there. Not to push too quickly when it was a 3v2. You know, they droned it out, they got the intel, they stayed close to each other for the refrag potential. Very well played in that last round. Very exciting game. Well done.
Yeah,
that's all I can say on that one.
That was fun. And there he is, Captain Kalber, getting on double digits as well. 11 kills for him and Sleepy. Great games for both of them.
Yeah, very close game, and everyone played very well. You can see by the scoreboard. We don't always, you know, you say the scoreboard is not always reflective of the game. I think that one is very reflective of that game.
I completely agree with that. Everyone turning up. Both teams are, both teams turning up. This is becoming a very interesting tournament.
Oh yes.
Some surprising results for sure, especially today. Very surprising results. Well, I think that's probably it for this game then. We will be back with you very shortly. Me and Liam, we will be hosting the next game as well, so...
Yep, we'll see you there, folks.
How I stop sharing? I will figure this out somehow. How on earth do I stop? This is so weird. I just can't... No. Well, I guess we'll just carry on being here then. Oh, there you go. Stop broadcasting. There you go. Alright.